Yo, what is good, people? It's your boy, Tamziri, back again with another weekly patch notes. And happy to have you guys here. Happy to give you guys another episode. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope it's been a dope-ass week for y'all. We'll see how things are going in the world of gaming. With me, I've got Maxwell. What's good, fam?
Yo, tired but pushing. You know how it be.
Yeah, dude, especially with August. I don't know, bro, this winter. Yes. With us we also have Kid Kojo. What's good, fam?
Pain.
Yeah, you told me what kanjairu. What? I don't want to.
That is racist.
I was racist. That speech is lit. It's bars. Hey, dog, Shino Tensei on these hoes. And welcome to episode 74. So we're going to get started in just a bit. But please don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. We do what we can for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Get us out there for us to scratch your ears. You can't really scratch ours. I mean, at best we'll read comments, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, please like and subscribe and share to your family and friends. And then before we get started, does anyone have any admin or updates?
So, by this stage, our Dr. Disrespect discussion should be available. People should check that out. Basically, it's a discussion of us just discussing Dr. Disrespect's current situation and what may or should happen going forward with him, teasing a comeback and building up to that. People should check that out. It's a good listen. And they should also give us their input on it as well.
Damn straight. All right. Nothing much from my side. I don't think. Yeah. I'm almost never have anything. Yeah.
English Premier League is back, baby.
I really need to have a Go Sports soundboard, bro. My gosh. But away. All right. And I have nothing. Kojo, your side?
One brief thing. So, last episode where we were speaking about, Max brought up this anecdote about how Speed was going to race this, or not going to, but he challenged this sprinter called Ewa Swoboda, and I said she was from Hungary. I misspoke. She's not Hungarian, she's Polish. She's from Poland. So, my bad, Ewa. My bad. That's my bad. Big fan, by the way. Big fan.
All right. Wait. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right. Well, let's dive into it, gents. Starting with the gaming news. Max, hit us up.
All right. So, this week, a highly anticipated Call of Duty Remaster PC mod was due to release, where the mod would bring the original Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer experience back to the peeps. In anticipation of this mod, COD Remastered games spiked in sales. However, hours before the mod released, the creators announced that it would not be going live as Activision sent them a cease and desist letter. In anger, people have been review bombing COD on Steam. Otherwise, Steam, ever the good guy, or good people, whether you want to see Steam as a single entity or a group of people, is issuing refunds for people who bought the game and have clocked in less than 2 hours of play. Then, in other news this week, South Korean publisher Krafton purchased and acquired the shut studio Tango Gameworks from Microsoft. Specifically, they've acquired the Hi-Fi Rush IP while bringing back all of the staff that got fired. Currently, it is unclear whether other Tango Gameworks IPs like The Evil Within have remained with Microsoft or transferred over. Only time will tell on that matter. Otherwise, Krafton is responsible for publishing games like PUBG, Battlegrounds, Terra, and the Callisto Protocol. Then, lastly, Valve is working on a secret game project that The Verge was the first to break news on, or amongst the first. And this situation has divided the gaming fan base. So, to give a background of what took place, basically, Verge sent invites out to select people to try out a game that they were secretly...
Verge sent out invites?
What?
You said Verge sent out invites.
Did I say Verge?
Yes, you did.
Did I not say Valve?
No.
Slip of the tongue. I honestly thought I said Valve. Anyway, my bad. Valve sent out invites to specific people to try the game that they are currently working on and developing. And in that invite, people are allowed to also send out invites to 5 extra people. So if you got an invite, you could also invite 5 other people. And the game had about 17,000 players at its peak. And on their invitation to people, Valve asked that their game does not get leaked or mentioned, or any information regarding it get mentioned to the wider public, because they want to secretly work on this and surprise people in due course when it becomes more concrete. However, The Verge and its staff, guys like Tim Warren, released the news on Twitter describing what the game was like and giving information about the game, saying it's like a mix of, what was that, Overwatch and something else? I don't remember. But basically, when The Verge released this information, people got upset. So obviously, there are 2 sides to this. On the side of the people who got upset, they were like, yo, you guys are ruining this for everybody. You were specifically asked not to mention this game, and here you go out blurting everything out because you just want to be the first people to release the news, la-di-da. Then on the other side of the argument were people like, hey man, 1, The Verge isn't the only one who released information about this. 2, if Valve really wanted to protect this IP and whatnot, they should have made more stringent methods to make sure that this story doesn't leak out, like having people sign NDAs and stuff like that, putting a request on the title screen or whatever before people play the game saying, please don't talk about this. It's not really controlling the situation. It's kind of like, on your own, we implore you or we ask you not to do this, basically. So me, on the situation, I stand with the people who are like, hey, stop crying over spilled milk. Like, The Verge have been in this gaming thing for years. They see how journalists are hungry for news and stuff like that. They knew what they were getting into. If they really didn't want this to leak out like that, either A, have your journalists sign NDAs, because, journalists are always thirsty to get their hand on things, so they would willingly sign NDAs. Or B, send it out to plebs, regular players, who aren't, who aren't journalists, so that when they are now talking about it, it's just words on the street. There's no journal publishing that is talking about this thing. So I'm on the side that say Verge could have done a lot better, a lot more. And I don't get people getting upset at The Verge, because this is The Verge's job. If there's something to leak or something to talk about it, they have every right to, because that's what their business is about. They're not beholden to these companies. And yes, I believe that is it. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Oh, wait, thanks, man. I don't have any gaming news. So, Kojo, do you have any?
Nope.
Hey, all right. Thanks, Mac.
Oh, wait. I do want to mention one thing. I believe, Kojo can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but Ubisoft finally broke their spree. Okay, so Ubisoft let go of employees this week. But what I wanted to confirm was, did they already break their spree some time back? Because I believe they did, right? That Kojo, you reported that Ubisoft let go of staffers. Or am I wrong and this is the first time they're letting go?
Man, I can't remember.
We've had like so many layoff episodes.
Then it is what it is. So people should just know Ubisoft laid off about 50 employees. Piss in the ocean.
Never ends, bro. Yo. All right. Then moving on to the gaming corner. Coach, what's been coming out, fam?
Okay, handful of things. So let's start off with a game called Lexi Man, single player game, adventure indie. It was developed by Knights of Borea and published by Marvelous Europe. And it's about, and I quote, "Do you like silly hats? Were you that one kid in class who broke reality? Are you eating nutritional slime right now?
What?
Bruh, right? Embark on a brilliant adventure using words and incompetence to solve bizarre problems. There are also hat goblins," end quote. What is this game about?
Dog, hats and goblins, my nigga.
Anyway, it is currently sitting at an 80 on Metacritic.
How, dude? How?
And it had some goblin cells, apparently.
Yeah.
And Lexi Man was released on the 13th of August 2024. Next up, we have a game called Guayota, released on the 13th of August 2024. It is developed by Team Delusion and published by Dear Villagers.
Nice.
It's about, and I quote, unveil the darkest secrets of St. Brendan's Island, the paradise on Earth, in this 3D puzzle adventure game. Only equipped with a torch, walk through ancient gods' temples and solve the enigmas, end quote. And it is currently sitting at a 66 on Metacritic. Next up, we have a game called Arco, released on the 15th of August 2024, developed by Franek, Max Cahill, Bibiki, and Faya, published by Panic. It is a single-player game, action indie strategy, and it is about, and I quote, enter the breathtaking world of Arco, a dynamic tactical RPG where your decisions shape the story. Three tales forged in bloodshed, laced with magic, and united by revenge, end quote. And finally, the big one of the, I'm kidding, but we have Madden 2025, or just Madden 25.
Oh, shit.
And I don't need to go into detail of what Madden is. Everybody knows what Madden is. If you don't know, it is the yearly American football game published and developed by EA. And it's Madden. What can I say? If you're already a fan of Madden, you're already going to get the game. And it is currently sitting at a 63 on Metacritic. And yeah, that is it.
Sweet. Thanks, man. Max, do you have any releases?
Yep.
What's up?
It's maddening that what's going on.
Nigga, my gosh. Alt F4, please. Alright. Hit us up.
Some reprieve for COD players, as Activision will be allowing players to compartmentalize their downloads from now on. Instead of it just being one big ass bulk download, as we all know, COD is a beast of a game in terms of storage. Activision are finally addressing the issue by allowing players to select which portions of a game they want to download, such as including or excluding things like Warzone in their download. So that will be available for Black Ops 6. And that's it for me.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, like, they've been doing this on Blizzard. They just haven't introduced it on Steam, which is dumb to me. But yeah, on Blizzard, once you install, it asks you, do you want just the base game or this? So I guess it makes sense why they tested it on just their own launcher. But yeah, at least you'd flip.
As far as I know, they don't do that for console as well. And this is specifically next-gen console will be able to do this.
Oh, okay. No, if it's for consoles, big ups to you guys, Shem. Sorry. I was thinking it makes sense.
I don't play those type of games, so I'm Gucci.
Right. On that note with COD, I never knew DMZ was back. So I'm very happy that DMZ's back. For those of you who used to watch me on my solo streams, I'm definitely bringing it to the next stream for the channel. So keep your eyes out on that. Right, yeah. Guess that's it for the gaming corner. And then that brings us to the halfway point. Listen, have you told your mother or your sister or your son, your daughter, or that weird aunt that has raisins in her potato salad to subscribe? If you haven't yet, please do so right now, because, you know, the next 10 minutes is not guaranteed. Knock on wood. But anyways, yes, thank you for sticking around. We hope you're enjoying it so far. All right, moving on to content creator stuff. Okay, so I've got a lot and I want to breeze through. You guys can always just read up on everything else. Okay, so let's start with so y'all remember Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast. His downfall has begun. Yes, that is right. And his girlfriend has been attacked with a lot of threats for her to leave Mr. Beast, you know, calling her out, saying, yeah, you know, you the girlfriend of a pedophile, this and this, you're just trapped, you know, he's mentally trapped you because he's a psychopath, yada yada, amid all the different allegations. And yeah, I mean, shame, that's sad. continuing on with Mr. Beast, Ludwig has also revealed that he has cut ties with Mr. Beast, and Ava Chris Tyson, who started this whole debacle of Mr. Beast's downfall. Oh, okay. So that I just don't get cancelled. Their partner, all right, has admitted to writing some of the leaked messages to the minor, in defense of Ava, so that, the whole entire blame is not just put on Ava, but the rest of us in the community are like, oh, okay, cool. So you're a pedo too. That's fine. You don't have to say in defense of who, ha. Thanks for snitching on yourself, my bro. Anyways.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was just like, wait, so this person just outed themselves.
Yeah, dude, like, what the fuck? I get it. Oh, it's in defense of love. It's like, okay, but you realize you fucked yourself over too, but okay.
And I just really quickly want to mention with the Mr. Beast girlfriend situation, bro, if I'm dating a multi-millionaire baby killer, I'm not going to break off from her. I'm going to stick by her side. I'm going to be a ride and die.
Hey, dog. Shit. Yeah, well, let's just hope you don't elicit any unnecessary bum visits in prison. But anyways, okay, moving on. This one isn't too hectic, but I think it should be mentioned because, it's content in a certain way and people are creating it. But finally, Mukbangs have now been painted red as disgusting and unsatisfying. The whole entire trend and culture of it has pretty much taken a few lives, and so now people are finally starting to open their eyes and rage bait it completely.
Finally.
Yeah, dude, flip.
I flipping hate mukbangs. Like, from day one, those things they've always disgusted me, man. Like, I don't want to sit there and listen or watch somebody slurping food, chewing food. Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, who the hell in the millions are sitting there watching somebody else eat? Like, bro, I don't want to watch you eat. I want to eat, first of all. And second of all, I don't want to hear the food going through your mouth. Like, bruh, shut the fuck up, man.
Do you have misophonia, Max?
I potentially do. Like, I'm 90% convinced I do, because I really, really dislike the sound of hearing people chewing.
Yeah, dog. Hey, shit.
Like, I get this white rage inside of me where I want to kill the people around me.
Fuck. You gotta see someone for that, dog. Shit. Don't have a kid.
It is something that can be taken care of, because I just figured I do two things about it. A, I try not to eat around other people. And B, I try not to focus I focus my mind on something else. Like, for example, if I'm watching a movie or something, the movie helps me distract me from the sounds around me, the chewing sounds around me, stuff like that.
Oh, nah, for me, you're gonna have to put the volume hella up, because I've heard some people over the movie, bro, like...
Oh, yeah, no. I will still hear them. But then it's that thing of, focusing your mind on another thing and then tuning out the sound. Like, how, let's say you're doing work, like street cars and stuff like that, and then it becomes white noise in the background where eventually you zone it out. That's what I do with the sound of people chewing, where I just zone it out. But I need there to be something else, another sound on the foreground that I can focus on. If there isn't something else that I can, actually, it doesn't even need to be a sound, but it just needs to be something I can focus on the foreground, like maybe having a conversation with somebody or something like that. That will help distract me. But if it's a room full of silence, nah, that's going to drive me crazy.
Okay. Now, wait, dog. All right. And moving on, after 4 years of being together and pretty much being very good business people, cute couple as well, Ludwig was asked a question in a stream about proposing to cutie Cinderella, and in a nervous laugh, he revealed plans that he already has in place to proposing to his partner, and says he's got a specific timeline in mind of when he plans to do it. So big ups to him. A lot of people are already excited just from that. And it's kind of weird that he would say that on stream, because she watches it. So the surprise is gone. But I guess he didn't actually, yeah, the surprise of you getting engaged in the first place. But as for when, sure, only shot of surprise. Okay, so I don't know if it was. Wait, did we mention this? Kojo, correct me if I'm wrong here, but Nomi's sleeping stream. Did we mention this?
Thank God you're gonna talk about that. No, we didn't. Please talk about it.
Sweet. Okay, so flip. We're actually like 2 weeks behind, but anyways, recently Normie, who's a streamer, tried to go viral by doing trying to break 2 Guinness World Records of trying to stay awake with no sleep. Forget the 2 other Guinness World Records people were that he tried to beat, because the one person in the Guinness World Records did 263 hours, right, undisturbed. Then the other one did it differently, but I think he was under some, I don't know. But anyways, Normie, the Rumble streamer and YouTube and Twitch, well, multi-streamer, let me just say multi-platform, has successfully beaten another record, well, one of the Guinness World Records of 264 hours and 24 minutes without snoozing. So yeah, for those who don't know the math, that is pretty much 12 days straight. And then yeah, now, interestingly enough, during these streams, both of his YouTube and Kick were banned. The stream got shut down due to the fact that it broke terms of service of self-harm, as well as, I mean, the previous Guinness World Record winner of this in terms of the 263 hours staying awake, he even mentioned how it had caused immense insomnia for him for years to come. That was insufferable. So yeah, Normie didn't let that stop him at all. You can even see some of the videos of Normie literally passing out while standing, and the people filming him, like his one close friend, you know, would keep trying to keep him up and keep him awake, tap him on the face, you know, splash some water. And a lot of people are just like, this is so unhealthy. Like, you can start to go into a psychosis, start seeing things, start hearing things, you know, breaking in and out. But yeah, anyways, recently he had a actual sleep expert. I don't think he got the sleep expert. The sleep expert just had to chime in their 2 cents. And a lot of sleep experts on TikTok as well have been making their rounds, saying that, you know, even in the most studied cases of staying awake, some clinically kept people in, you know, asylums and whatnot and all these types of clinics have stayed up even longer than that. So it's not that hectic. Yes, it is hectic for his body because his body's not used to it or doesn't have a certain condition. But yeah, for most people who suffer like hectic insomnia, this is nothing to them. So yeah, lol. Then moving on still, sorry, it's almost done, I swear to God. Former YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki, for the sake of her, I'm not going to butcher her surname. She has passed at the age of 56. For those of you who may or may not know, she had been battling a lung cancer for the past 2 years. And yeah, she fought the fight and we will remember her dearly. There are a lot of memes around her, which, I mean, only make her a legend to this day. But yeah, rest in peace, Susan. Yeah. iShowSpeed has now tapped out Aiden Ross in a grappling match with referee Dana White in a UFC cage. So iShowSpeed basically just wanted to show off his combat skills. He's showing off so many things: athleticism, running, combat. Like, flip, bro. This nigga lives on testosterone, so to God. So yeah, I went up in a wrestling match against Aiden Ross, successfully tapping him out in front of the UFC president Dana White, who acted as the referee. So good up on him. And then lastly, Myth, aka Ali Kabani, who was part of TSM, did a lot of Fortnite streams. Pretty much just Fortnite streams is all I remember him for, as well as, you know, certain flirtatious controversies with Pokimane and a whole lot of stuff. Has now announced that he will indefinitely stop streaming and take a break from YouTube, as his YouTube contract has now come to expiry. He's been streaming since he was 16, which is the legal age for you to start streaming on Twitch, and now at the age of 25 has decided to take a break and start moving on to bigger and better ideas. And that is it for my content creator side. Kojo, anything from your side?
No, I was gonna bring up Myth and Normie, but you spoke about both of them, so nice.
Nice. Okay, aware. Max, anything from you, bro?
Nope. Nada. Nothing. Zero.
Aware. Moving on to esports, I have nothing at the moment. Don't know if shit's going to be quicking up recently. I don't see any tournaments going on. Could be wrong. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes out as always. Kojo, any esports from you?
No.
Nada. Max?
What's the opposite of something?
Nothing. Nigga. Already explorer as. Alright. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, everything we discussed, you guys can check out the links in the description. And yeah, that brings us to the end of episode 74. I thought about it while I was going through all the content creator stuff and Alice. So recently on the most recent stream where I streamed Far Cry, thank you to those who have said that story-based games should actually be a thing. And this was even apparently, this actually sparked off of one of our videos, The Lies of P. So, you know, thanks for that. We hear you guys. Any recommendations and suggestions you guys have, please always just pass them through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're checking DMs, comments, and others. So if you've got stuff that you would like us to cover or do, let us know. Take it into consideration. And yeah, who knows? It'll be there. It will be there. So yeah, shout out to the dudes at my office. Thank you so much for the praise. We are likely going to be doing more story type games going forward. Not well, I don't want to say not indie. I think Kojo is more of the indie person. Me, not so much. I'm sorry. I love games. I love good stories, but indies, man, flip. I'll be pissed off to find out the game is so short. No. I was disappointed playing Vampire, dude. It's not an indie game, but it's fucking short. Wish they did more. But anyways, yeah. So that's just a quick update from my side as I close off. Any closing updates from you guys? Nah? Yeah? Y'all good? No closing remarks. All right. And yeah, that brings us to the end of the episode. Listen, guys, if you haven't already, what are you doing? Like, just hit the subscribe button, I believe. And who knows? We okay, no, we don't do those silly challenges, bro. PewDiePie and Asmongold already said that shit's cringe. We're not going to do that shit on here. But I mean, it just helps us to, you know, get to more ears and, yeah, entertain you guys a bit more. So yeah, if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe. And we'll check you guys in the next episode. Stay good, stay hydrated, and peace and love. Bye.